This is an impromptu live. Yeah, I was actually going to upload a video that I recorded a little bit ago, and I accidentally pushed live. So I'm like, well, I guess that may be a sign or not. So since today is Mother's Day, today is Sunday, happy Mother's Day to all the empresses, all the mommies, all the grandmommies to be, all the mommies to be, all the aunties, all the adoptive mommies, all the foster mommies, all the god mommies, all the great great grandmommies, all the great grandmommies. Here, whoever watches this. If you are new, I am Indigo, and I have many hats. I connect with being a high priestess, with being a psychic medium. I have a very close connection with ancestors of the angelic realms. If you, okay. So like I said, this is super impromptu because we're literally going to upload a video and I hit live. So I'm like, okay, bam. Happy Mother's Day to you too, Yolanda. So I'm going to be on here brief. Everything happens for a reason. We know that. Hold on, my zipper got flipped. All right. You're very welcome, honey. So the video, incidentally, was me like flowing and making a video about mother, being Mother's Day and things like that. And then I was talking about of taking care of ourselves as women, because a lot of times most of the time period, when you're a mother, you tend to put everybody ahead of yourself, right? You put everybody ahead, and then you're pretty much last. You're the last to eat, you're the last to bathe. When we talk about just, you're the last to buy things for yourself, to get things. You're the last to do a lot of stuff, right? And it's funny because these are the things that I saw my mother do. Not necessarily my grandmother. My grandmother in my opinion, from my experience with my grandmother, she did well for herself. She took care of herself. My mother, on the opposite hand, she put everybody ahead of herself. There were times that I saw that she went and got her hair done. Like as we started getting older, she would go to the shop and get her hair done, frequently, go get her nails done. But when they talk about, your health, your mental, physical, spiritual health, nah, I didn't see it. I didn't see my mom take care of herself. I didn't see it being encouraged. I just didn't. And so in that video that I'm going to post, I'm just talking about the importance of that as women, how we need to nurture ourselves. Oh, wow. Yeah, see? And look, and think about it, Yolanda, how good it feels when you do those things. And these are just basic things. Like it should be something that you should be able to do every single day. But when you have more than one child, I feel like it's important. And I have two children, but the only child that's with me is my 9-year-old. I have a 21-year-old, but it's important to put your children in a position to be more responsible for themselves, because some of the things we do for our children, they can actually do for themselves. But we're so conditioned in just giving. And it's almost like, I don't want to say like a defense mechanism, but it's almost like if I do for you, then I automatically don't have time for myself. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like something you get programmed into doing over and over and over again. And it has to stop because, yeah. But I'm going to upload that video after this because it must have been meant for me. It has to be. Because like I said, I was really trying to upload that video and I hit live. So here we are talking about what we need to know. So let's tap into the energy of mothers, the empresses, the goddesses. Without women, what would this world really be? I mean, let's keep it real. Right. Oh, yeah. 6 is definitely old enough for them to do. And I have that bad because my son is 9. He'll be 10. And he's super smart. So it's like, I have to like put him in a position to be more independent, and it's things that he can do for himself. And sometimes he'll tell me like, "Mom, I can do this." It's me that's crutching him, and you know, things like that. So those few minutes or however long it's taking you to get your daughter dressed, you could be doing something for yourself. You could be putting a face mask on. You could be moisturizing your body. You could be doing a quick 10-minute meditation. You know what I'm saying? You could be eating something that you want to eat, because that's another thing, food. There are things that our children want to eat that we shouldn't be eating or we don't want to eat. So that's another thing. Preparing our own separate meals, but doing it in a way where we're not overwhelmed in that. You know what I'm saying? Overwhelmed with that. All right. Ooh, okay. These are massive. Some people, you're in the live, Yolanda, and then whomever else watches this may have these intense emotional um, releases coming in, and it could have to do with a person that has already passed on. Now, this woman, my mother's, all the women that were important in my family that I knew to be like my mother, both of my grandmothers, are gone. They're transitioned, right? So this could be the energy of a person coming in for you that's providing you pieces to the puzzle, aiding you in your ascension in this particular junction of aligning more with your goddess energy, right? Because there is a masculine who is on your frequency. There is someone. But you have to be on your P's and Q's. And we don't want no regression when this time comes in. So they're doing it this way for you, if that makes sense. You know how you can be like, okay, I'm ready for a relationship, or I'm ready for something. I'm on those is running confirmation. I'm ready for this. I'm ready for whatever this is. I'm ready, whatever. But we speak in terms of a connection, a relationship. We'd be like, okay, I'm ready for this. And then this person comes in. This is just an example. This person comes in, and then something happens along the way where there's this energy of being triggered. Whether you're triggered, they're triggered, but you guys bump heads. This is a prevention of this, for you to do all the necessary groundwork, so when this comes in, you will be functionally ready for this. I was imagining myself, this is how you could do. Imagining yourself having a conversation. Say you're in a, because this is how I've been doing it for like ever. I'm imagining a scenario where I'm in a connection. I'm living with someone. I'm living with my divine masculine. Yeah. Anywho, and he's having get the hell away. He's having a day. He's having, something's going on with him, and it has absolutely nothing to do with me. And you know how sometimes we tend to I don't no more. I'm graduated past that. I'm very grateful for that, where I don't take people's actions personal. But let's just say you're in a connection where this person does something and they are acting really stinky. And in that instant, it's up to you, being a goddess, being an empress, aligning with that to aid them in a way that'd be helpful for you and them. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's like preparation for this. That's what this is, preparation. And I've been talking about preparing for our counterparts for a long time, since like 2020. If you've really been watching me, you know that. So this rain falls. Some of you guys need to listen to water. It's something about water, the triggering of water and aiding you in cleansing out your system, cleansing out yourself in terms of crying, releasing. There's some stagnant parts within you. I don't feel like they're big. I feel like they're pebble size. That's like the size of a pebble. That's in you, but that can become bigger blockages if they connect to all the little pebbles within you. Connect, then they can become bigger. So this is the energy of doing what you need to do with these pebbles. You know what to do, and releasing them, and letting that water trigger you. Take a longer shower, take a longer bath. If you have, like, somebody could have like a waterfall in their home, and they can listen to it, or they can listen to the frequency or something about the water in on the YouTube or something like that, right? And slow down and pay attention to your surroundings. There's somebody that can, stinky fly. I know that flies have a purpose just as much as anything else, but good God Almighty. I know flies have to do with transformation. It could also have to do transformation with your finances, or that somebody's watching you, they're stalking you. This is somebody who may not mean you no good. A fly wouldn't come around, in my opinion, unless somebody was watching you or stalking you. Somebody is stalking you because they feel it. People can feel when you're getting ready to transform or transcend. They've been noticing that you're making a lot of adjustments in your life. They notice that you're doing things completely different. They notice that you're looking different, you're talking different, your switch is even different, your swag is different. You have a very powerful swag. And they're watching you, they're stalking you, you, and this can create some type of evil eye. So definitely put up the armor of protection, Ashe. Every time I talk about a certain energy, it creates negative frequency. I know that anytime when I'm doing a reading and I start talking about this stuff, it creates this energy. It allows my left ear start itching, just like, oh, this person cannot be no good. They can't be. And your grandfather, somebody on the other side can't stand this energy. They cannot. You see a fly, it's just like these, I'm talking about they robbed me and my child. Oof. It's just not a good energy. You got to we really as a collective really got to do some more protective stances against these energies. People don't even know when they have demons connected to them or attached to them. They don't know. A lot of times people don't even be realizing it. They just going on thinking that their behavior is okay, or that it's attached to somebody else. It's somebody else's fault that their energy is the way it is. But anyways, we got this full potential energy. Shasha, let's clear that energy out, Ashe. I use the necessary assistance from the divine to clear away all the energy that is not of our highest good, for myself, for my child, and for anyone who is watching this, anyone who is connected to these messages, anyone who is connected to me, Ashe. So anywho, we have the full potential, achieving what you desire, having purpose. This is you going somewhere high up, being somewhere like high altitude. You may be traveling somewhere that's like high altitude, or going up north. Somebody may have to drive and take a package or drop something off. It's something like that. Somebody is in contempt and somebody is really low vibrational, man. If somebody is low vibrational, you're connected to them, release them with love. I share. Release them with love, because somebody's energy is too much. And if they watching you and you're still in attachment to them, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Calm yourself and find the frequency that fits you. That's what I hear. Because somebody somebody needs to stand. We need to stand more in our power. We are knowing too much and understanding too much to be going through this. Okay. So having purpose, your journey is worthwhile. Embracing life, being true to your authentic self, going to the greenie. There's a house and a home or a place or a vacation cottage that's waiting for some of you guys. And it's like in the middle of nowhere. It could be like where there's not a lot of people around. And if there are people, they have graduated like you. Everybody's story and everybody's energy is not going to be the same, but they are on the same frequency as you. And it's like, you can hear like buzzing sounds or some type of energy to kind of like match that, if that makes sense. There's a providing energy that's constantly around you. You may not realize it. Like if you feel like, oh, I don't have enough, there's more information I need. Whatever the situation is, you have everything you need, everything that is required for this journey, everything that is required for this move. You just have to believe it and you have to see it. And you have to align with it as well. Thank you. There's ruins or something. You are safe. Sharing your true self, going into the deep ruins within yourself. It's a repetitive message of not sharing things that you need to be sharing with others. That's going to help them on your journey. I mean, on their journey and you. It's going to help. In other words, it's going to help them on their journey and help you on your journey, I say. And it's the nurturing card coming out again. They really want you to nurture yourself and be careful. I mean, I'm not going to go by that, exactly what it's saying, but there's like emotional eruptions and it's emotional corruption. Now, I'm tell you what I'm saying by that. When I say emotional corruptions is energies, like I said, that are connected to you, that are going through emotional eruptions. Remember, you got these little pebbles. That's not going to create an eruption. These people or this person could be experiencing an eruption. Little boy, don't shake the table. Or something like that. But they could be experiencing, but because you're still giving to this energy, you're still talking to this energy, you're still texting this energy, that's why you could possibly feel these storms of brewing. Now, this could also be something that is very much inside of you. It just depends. Okay. You're drifting along, letting the wind take you, letting your journey take you exactly where it needs to take you. Sitting above the madness, like you're rising above the madness, rising above everything that is not for you anymore. Seeing things from a bird's eye, what is a bird's eye angle? Like you can see things from like up, if that makes sense. Dark cloud somewhere, like rainy. This is giving like Florida or somewhere. Where is it? Somewhere like where it's warm, muggy, but it's the clouds may be gray or something like that. And it's like rainfall. I hear it. It's like I can hear it. I can hear it, but I can't. I don't know. It's not coming to me like that, but it's something like that. It's like going to an island or something like that. It's more like an island for some of you guys, okay? All right, I'm going to pull one more card, then I'm getting off. Answers will come. Remove the energy blocks. The more you release all the things inside of you that don't belong, the more the answers are going to come to you. They're going to be crystal. Oh. That fly carried a smell, too. It had a smell. One more card. Grow and fulfill. Acknowledge the energy that feeds you. Don't give in to anything that is not up for you. People know how to say things when they need to say things to people that they need to say them to, if that makes sense. Accept change, accept diversity, accept that you are different, okay? That energy is thick. All right, I love you guys. Do your work every single day. Love y'all. Love you, Londa. Enjoy the rest of your day.